I was supposed to go see my OBGYN, this is like years ago. Like, whatever, I had a baby and I was like, dude, I saw you recently, I'm not coming back. I see her on 5th Avenue, I'm walking down the street, she's like, Latham Thomas, I haven't seen your cervix in like 12 and a half months. I was like, first of all, that was uncalled for.
Latham.
Hey.
No wine and dine.
That's right. I'm just not so much a day drinker.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a day drinker either. I actually don't drink that much wine except for work.
Yeah.
How did you become a doula?
I knew that I wanted to help women along the journey after my experience, the birth experience I had with my son. I learned so much, and I also was really so interested in the process and learning so much about my body. This experience needs to be protected for women.
What's the difference between a midwife and a doula? Do I need both?
Midwives do everything that doctors do except for surgical deliveries, right? People think that they show up to your house with warm towels and like sing Kumbaya, but no, they come prepared to deliver your baby. They're very skilled in navigating the female pelvis and understanding what's happening inside your bodies. They can also deliver breech babies, which most doctors will not. And then the doula is the constant presence of support who serves as your educational support, advocacy. They're really like the kind of spiritual, emotional, physical glue, and they're kind of holding and protecting the space. And one of my clients calls it basically like having a producer for your birth. With doctors and their patients, there seems to be sometimes this disconnect and a lack of trust. The doula can really step in and be a presence of support, but also help you advocate and educate. You know, just because you like let your arm out and somebody draws blood doesn't mean you're consenting to it, right? And so I think that we don't have a culture around consent and what that looks like in birth. Let's have all the information on the table so people can make informed choice.
One of my friends said that she loved her doula so much that she straddled her. So has that happened to you? Has anyone straddled you?
I haven't been straddled. I had an instance where a nurse wasn't comfortable or as familiar with administering an enema. And enemas are amazing, not for fun, but for the purpose to help advance labor. You use the enema so that you can increase prostaglandins, which help to induce contraction. You can find prostaglandins in semen, in evening primrose oil.
Wait, is that why they say have sex when you want labor to come faster?
The reproductive system, the elimination system, they're all super connected, like everything's like everywhere. People are really concerned about whether or not they're going to poop on the table.
Most people poop on the table.
A lot of people poop. I mean, it's like a nothing thing. Like people get all concerned, like, oh my God, it's gonna be this thing. Nobody notices, the mother never even knows.
Because they clean it up.
Right away. It's like before, it's like coming out and it's just like scooped away. I had to help the nurse administer an enema. I prefer to administer them lying down. Like I want the person to be comfortable and make it as pleasant as possible. It's not the most pleasant thing, right? And so she just was like, no, we'll do it standing with gravity. I was like, okay. Before we could even actually get the words out of my mouth, like she released the water all over the wall. I had to jump out the way. I mean, it was a
poop storm.
It was a movie.
One of my friends said once she gave birth, she didn't realize that she had a 3-second window in which she learned that she had to pee and then had to pee. And she said she often missed that window.
Really, it's about strengthening the pelvic floor muscles. So people talk about Kegels, right? But it's not just a squeezing that's really important. It's like an integrative exercise that most women we're not learning.
How do you do a Kegel?
It's not just a squeeze, but
as we're drinking.
Yeah, you can do them anywhere. You can do them on the train. You can do them right now. We're doing them right now.
Yeah, we're doing them right now. Are we doing them right now?
We're doing them.
Well, explain how we do them.
Yes.
Just for anyone who doesn't know.
I believe in placing your hands inside of yourself to do the squeeze.
We're not doing that right now.
So we're not doing that right now. So pressing down, you can use your thumb to press down and out against your perineum.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you squeeze.
Super Kegels.
Yeah, then you squeeze. Because then there's an awareness. Yes, you have to touch yourself. Here's the thing, this idea that I'm just gonna I'm just gonna squeeze, that's not enough.
Okay.
It's not. And there's also devices that can help you get more comfortable. I know the Jade egg got very popular. I know people were getting on Gwyneth Paltrow's case behind it because she talked about it on Goop. It's been around for 6,000 years. Gwyneth did not invent it, but it's amazing that she popularized something that was, like a tradition, right? There's Kegel weights, and there's also a product. They use technology so you can, do your Kegels, but also have a biofeedback response. So there's a lot of different ways.
What if you just want a no-tech vagina? Like,
I'm into no tech. I'm into no tech. That's why I say use your fingers.
I don't want Bluetooth in my
That's what I'm saying. I know. That's why I say like use your hand, place your hand inside, and then do the squeezes.
What if like it's a woman who is not comfortable touching herself, which I think a lot of women aren't?
I know, but if you're not comfortable touching your body, then that means you don't know what your cervical mucus looks like. And that means you probably don't know when you're most fertile and when you're not. It's our own stuff. It's coming out of our bodies.
So touch yourself, kid.
Touch yourself.
Yeah. I don't know what my cervical mucus looks like.
We gotta start testing it. Just look at it every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I think it's really important to look at what comes out of you.
I mean, I'm not
It's part of your health. It's part of our health, right? Assessing our health. Yeah.
All right. Just be more comfortable with your body.
Be more comfortable.
Yeah.
That's a gateway to understanding more about your body.
You're like the doula friend I need, but who I'd also avoid.
So I'd be like, what's your mucus
like,
looking like this week?
I know. It's like, go away.